Hey guys, welcome to day 2 of January 15th. For today's workout, we're going to be doing an interval workout. So for those of you just starting off, you're going to set your timers for 10 seconds of rest, 50 seconds of work, 8 rounds, okay? For those of you guys who are a little bit more advanced or have done some of my workouts before, you're just going to do your regular 12 rounds, okay? We're going to keep the exercises simple today. As we progress and go throughout the year, I'm going to try more advanced exercises, but again, with all of the techniques that I show you, I try and do modifications so that even people who are just starting out can do the workouts. All right? So, our 4 exercises for today, I try to do a combination of full body, upper body, lower body, and then core. For most of my workouts. There will be days where I kind of pick a group and focus on that for the entire workout. So I'll do like an upper body workout or just a lower body workout or just a core workout. But today we're going to do everything. Okay. Good thing is you might want to invest in an interval timer. I have a Gym Boss, but I'm sure there are other brands out there. You can also look to see if there are any apps, free apps on your phone. Because I know that there are a couple for interval timers, and then that way you don't have to worry about counting your rounds. It just keeps track of it for you, okay? If you do use an interval timer, just know that I set mine to do the rest first. So when I hit start, I have 10 seconds of rest, and then that second beep is when I start my workout, okay? So our 4 exercises for today. For full body, we're going to do burpees. Upper body, we're going to do push-ups. Lower body, we're going to do lunges. And core, we're going to do in and outs. All right? So we did burpees yesterday, but I'm going to run through a quick tutorial for you. Again, so if you're just starting out, you're going to be using an assist. You're going to use either a chair or I'm using an ottoman. Anything that's stable isn't going to slide around on you, okay? You're going to stand in front of it, lean forward, place your hands on the edge, step your feet back so that your body line is nice and straight, okay? Make sure that your hips aren't dropping or coming up into the air. Keep the body line nice and straight. You're going to come down as far as you can, try and touch, and then come back up. If you can't come all the way down, you're going to come down as far as you can, hold for 2 or 3 seconds, and then come back up. After your push-up, you're going to step forward into a squat. So, feet are about hip width apart. We're going to keep the weight of our body on the heels of our feet. We're going to sit back, so that way our knees don't go in front of our toes. And we're going to come down as far as we can and come back up. Okay? If you can't go down so that your thighs are parallel to the ground, you're going to go down as far as you can, hold for 2 or 3 seconds, and then drive back up. Make sure you're pressing your hips forward, okay? If you find that you're still having difficulty with the squat, you're going to turn around, you're going to squat, put your butt on the chair, and then come back up. And then turn, do your push-up, and keep going from there, okay? For those of you who are a little bit more advanced, we're going to do a modification of the burpee. So you're going to lean forward, step back. You're going to come down onto your knees, making sure your body line is still nice and straight. You're going to come down for the push-up, up, come up onto your feet, step forward, and squat. Okay? And then finally, regular burpee, bend forward, hop, push up, hop, and a squat jump, okay? Again, making sure that when you do your squat jump, you're landing with your knees bent, nice soft landing, okay? Second exercise is going to be push-ups. So when we do our push-ups, puts a lot of strain on our shoulders. So for those of you just starting out, I'm just going to have you do planking, okay? So we're going to work the upper body strength a little bit, but we're going to keep the joints stable and build up the intrinsic muscles first, and then we'll work into doing push-ups, okay? So starting off, I'm going to have you do planking on your hands, okay? So your hands are going to be right underneath your shoulders. Feet are about hip width apart. Again, nice straight body line. Butt's not sagging or coming up. Nice and neutral body posture. And you're just going to hold this position, okay? If you need to take a break, put your knees on the ground, take a quick breath, and then come right back up, holding for as long as you can until that 50 seconds is up. For those of you who want to make it a little bit more difficult, you're going to do the planking on your elbows, okay? So hands do not touch. Elbows right underneath your shoulders. Feet out. Nice straight body line. Hold for as long as you can. If you can do the full 50 seconds, that's great. If not, come down on your knees, take a quick breath, and come back up again, okay? For push-ups, starting out, you're going to do them on your knees, okay? So, again, hands are going to be underneath your shoulders. Oops, sorry. Doing them on our knees. Body line is still nice and straight. You are going to come down as far as you can, and then back up. If you cannot touch the ground, you are going to come down as far as you can. Hold for 2 or 3 seconds, and then come back up, okay? From there, more advanced push-up is just a regular push-up. So, one little tiny way to to kind of build into it if you find that you're still having difficulty. So normally when you do push-ups, your feet are kind of close together. If you're just starting off trying to do push-ups not on your knees, widen your legs a little bit. Okay, it widens your base, makes the push-up a little bit easier to do. So regular push-up, you can start with the legs wide, come down as far as you can. Again, if you can't, hold for 2 seconds, come back up, and then finally, more advanced version is with feet together, and up, okay? And last, oh, sorry, no, just kidding. We're still on the third one. Third exercise is going to be lunges. So if you're just starting out, we're just going to do a stepping lunge. You're going to step forward with one leg. You're going to think about it as dropping your weight as opposed to pushing your weight forward, okay? If I drop my weight, my knee comes down towards the ground and my front knee does not go past my toes. Okay, if I'm doing this, all of my weight's moving forward, shifting my knee in front of my toes, which puts a lot of pressure and strain on my knee. We don't want that, okay? So again, you're gonna come down, back leg should touch the ground. Make sure it's not slamming into the ground. If you can't make it all the way down, you're gonna go down as far as you can, hold for 2 or 3 seconds, come back up, step back. Step back, or step forward with the other leg, come down, come up, and step back. Forward, down, up, and back. And just keep repeating for the 50 seconds, okay? If you want to make that a little bit more difficult, you're just going to go faster. Just try and go as fast as you can, okay? For those of you who would like a more advanced version, you're going to do split lunges. So it's basically a lunge with a jump. You're going to start in a lunge position. You're going to go down into your lunge, and then you're going to jump up and switch your feet. When you land, again, make sure it's a soft landing. Keep your knees loose and slightly bent so that they absorb the impact better than if your knees are locked, okay? We don't want locked knees when we land. So it's going to look like this. You're going to come down, switch, switch, whoop. Keep your balance. Okay, so for this one, for the switch lunges, you don't have to worry about letting your knee touch the ground, especially if you're just starting off. Just kind of keep it a little bit taller, just so you don't slam your knees into the ground. Once you get stronger, you get more used to doing the exercise, you can go a little bit lower, okay? Finally, fourth exercise is going to be in and outs. So we're going to be on the ground. I know it's a little dark, sorry guys. If you're just starting out, we're just going to do crunches to start, okay? So I'm going to have you cross your arms over your chest. When you do your crunches, I want you to think about lifting your chest up towards the ceiling, okay? A lot of people have a tendency to pull and their elbows go towards their knees, okay? I want you to lift your upper body up towards the ceiling. So it's going to look like this, and then down. Lift up and down. Think about lifting your shoulder blades off the ground. Lift up and down. Okay? Next level up is going to be a full crunch. Same idea applies. I'm going to lift through my chest, pushing it up towards the ceiling, maintaining good posture in my back. Here, and then back down. Lift up and back down. Okay? Next level up is you're going to stay in this up position, holding it, and your feet are going to come off the ground. And you're just going to lift your legs out and then in, out and in, out and in. Naturally, your body's going to move a little bit, the upper part of your body. That's good. Because once you get that down, what you're going to do is you're going to take your hands off of your chest, and you're actually, as your legs extend, you're going to bring your body all the way down. And then as you crunch up, you're going to bring your feet in towards you and try and touch your feet. So it's going to look like this, okay? So we're here is our starting position. Lift and touch. Lift and touch. Lift and touch. Okay? So obviously, if you can keep your feet off the ground the entire time, it's going to make it more difficult. All right? So that's your workout. Again, those of you starting off, it's going to be 8 rounds. You're going to do those 4 exercises twice through. For the rest of you guys, you can do the 4 exercises 3 times through for your 12 rounds. Okay? So if you have any questions, contact me. Otherwise, good luck.